So, very good morning, everyone. We're starting off this morning slightly unusually, but wonderfully. Sidra from the Havering Islamic Cultural Centre have asked to come to speak to us, so I'll hand over to Sidra.
Thank you very much. Good morning, and may peace be with you. This statement is in relation to the community strife and violence in France. We would like to thank you all for coming and standing together in demonstrating peace and solidarity with us. A reading from the Quran, chapter 5, verse 32 states, "If anyone kills an innocent person, it would be as if he has killed the whole of mankind." So we deplore and condemn the horrific criminal acts and inhumane taking of innocent lives that took place in France. The perpetrator was an extremist, violent terrorist. His murderous intention was to target innocent people in their places of worship, promoting fear and division. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, pronounced a firm warning: never be extreme regarding religion. Many nations have been destroyed before you only because of extremism in religion. So let us stand together to oppress terrorism and the criminals that promote it. Prophet Muhammad prohibited Muslims from harming monks in their monasteries. Destroying places of worship or killing a priest is forbidden. Islam protects the status of minorities and permits non-Muslims to set up their own places of worship. Jesus is one of the greatest prophets in Islam, and part of our religion is to believe in all his teachings. Our thoughts, prayers, and condolences are with those who lost their lives, were injured, and to all the families affected in this atrocity. We know that each time a violent attack occurs, certain groups within society become the target of verbal and physical abuse by those who mistakenly blame people for the actions of extremists. We must stand against this. All of us bear a responsibility to go out of our way to build a common, peaceful, and free society that respects all beliefs. With freedom comes responsibilities. Prophet Muhammad said, "Do not cause harm, nor respond to harm with harm." Even in a war, Islam lays down strict rules of combat that includes prohibitions against harming civilians, homes, or land of the enemy. Even cutting a tree is not allowed. Prophet Muhammad himself had a very peaceful nature. He was extremely tolerant. He said, "Whoever oppresses a non-Muslim, I shall be his prosecutor on the day of judgment." Let us uphold and strengthen the unity of our society and work to ensure that it is a positive and harmonious one, where everyone can live safely and without fear. It is vital that we all work together to build bridges and positive relationships and to enable difficult issues to be resolved peacefully. We support the many people at this time in France and the whole world who are working for good community relations. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sidra. Thank you very much, Sidra, and as always, it is an honour to stand alongside you. And thank you for your token of these flowers. In a moment, on my way to get dressed for the service, I will take them to our Lady Chapel and lay them at the foot of Miriam, because the cathedral where those people were killed this week was Notre Dame de Nice. I would like to echo so many of your words, but also to be very clear to our entire community here and watching now and later, that we must always stand completely against any suggestion that Muslims in our community or any random Muslim community in the world bears any responsibility for individual acts of terrorism. So we look forward to the day when we may live in such harmony that you would never even need to say such a thing. But thank you very much. And we always say to each other in these communion services, peace be with you. And so I will say to you, salam alaikum. Thank you very much.